Rock Crusher Outdoors wants you to show them your buck. Rock Crusher Outdoors presents the Big Buck Contest. Send us your picture of your buck and you'll be entered in to win a Ruger American 30-06 bolt action from Rock Crusher Outdoors. And wait, it gets better. If you're wearing Rock Crusher apparel and you win, Rock Crusher Outdoors will throw in a free scope. The Rock Crusher Outdoors Big Buck Contest brought to you by Dale's Heating Appliance, MDHA, Snake River, and Jim Jordan chapters. You have to the end of November to enter. Winner will be chosen at random. Full contest rules at WCMPradio.com under the contest tab. No purchase necessary.
And welcome in here on WCMP, Adam Hefty here with Mac Nelson to get our winter sports season started here, at least for Mac and myself. We have the Braham Bombers coming to face the North Branch Vikings in some girls basketball action. These two teams faced off last year with Braham coming away with a 55-40 victory. But we'll see what these two teams have in store for us this season. Mac, how you doing? Welcome back.
Doing great. You know, I'm excited to be back on the air with you. Excited for basketball. I played it in high school, so I know a thing or two about it. And it's just a super fun sport to watch, super fast-paced. So it should be a good game tonight. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I called a few hundred of those games. So, no, it's good to have Mac here. He started with us this fall doing a couple football games. He did a volleyball game or match with me this fall as well. So it's good to have him on the team. North Branch finished the season last year 9-19 on the season, falling to Rockridge in the playoffs. They're hoping to have a better season here this season, trying to improve on that 9-19 season. Braham, however, had a successful 24-6 season last year, falling to Walker Hackensack Akeley 67-63 over in St. Cloud in the Section 5A championship. That was a really fun matchup over there. Andy and I did that game, so Braham trying to improve on that, maybe taking that next step. When you're looking at a team like that, when you have some success, how hard is it to sort of build on that already strong success to take that next step?
It definitely is challenging. I mean, you had such a successful year the prior season, so having that behind you and hoping to build on that kind of weighs on you. You know, what if you don't perform as well? What if you don't do as well as you expect to with those expectations from last year? It can definitely be a challenging endeavor to overcome.
Yeah, absolutely. Game day, Ethan Gilman was able to sit down with both head coaches for this North Branch Vikings and Braham Bombers squad. We'll take a listen to the interviews he had with those coaches. We'll take the interview with head coach Joe Lattimore of the North Branch Rush City Vikings to start this game, and then halftime we'll take a listen to that interview he had with Zach Loy. So here is that interview with head coach Joe Lattimore, and then we'll take a word from a couple of our sponsors, and maybe that'll bring us to tip-off here on WCMP.
Ethan Game Day Gilman here, and I'm now joined by the North Branch Rush City Co-op girls basketball head coach Joe Lattimore. First of all, Coach Lattimore, thanks so much for joining me.
Hey, Game Day, great to be on again. Good to hear you from you.
And looking at last year, it was your first year coaching the co-op of North Branch Rush City. What was your biggest takeaway from that first year?
The biggest takeaway that I had from that first year is just how engaged our girls were. They came to practice every day, working hard, trying to get better, and just trying to build those skills to be successful each and every day, not only on the court but in the classroom. So that was the biggest takeaway. Just the girls were just so engaged and ready to compete and give it their all. So that was a big thing that I took out of that, is just how our competition, how we got better as the year went on. And we're really playing our best basketball at the end of the year.
I know for you're pretty busy yourself, and the fall sports season kind of runs right up to the winter sports season. For you as a coach, though, how do you prepare for the season?
Well, you know, the preparation part really is trying to get that schedule aligned to make sure that we have everything that we need. And then trying to look at, as we scout our opponents, to see what they have coming back and what's going on, and then how we're going to attack it. But more importantly, focusing on what we need. So as we look to our returners and what we have, what are some things that we can work on, improve on, add to what we do to make us a little bit more successful. So it's just that pre-planning part of what we want to do and how we want to do it, and then also looking at how, what's coming back and how we're going to play against our opponents, because our schedule basically the same as last year. We have all the same opponents that we played last year. So it's just getting an idea and a feel for, what they have coming back and how we're going to attack those teams.
How is the roster shaping up? I know last year 3 seniors graduated, but this year is it younger, older, kind of a mix?
This year, game day, we've got 7 seniors on our roster. We've got 4 juniors, and then the rest are freshmen. So one thing that we're really excited about is we've got 24 girls out, 9 through 12, for girls basketball, which is we've struggled with numbers the last few years. But just to see that influx of girls, especially at the young level, we have 12 freshmen that are going to be playing this year as they continue on either from junior high or playing with us at the high school level last year. So that's really exciting to have that younger group that we will be able to work with and develop skills with and help them grow as a basketball player. But more importantly, we've got a lot of returning players back. We've got our all-conference player, returning all-conference player, Ella Kuhlman. She's our all-time leading scorer, 3-point basket maker, for lack of a better phrase there. So we have her back. We have Joe Bartkey, another senior. She's been a starter. This will be her 3rd year as a starter. We have Bella Folkema. She's back as a senior as well. 2nd year, she came over to us from Rush City. So this will be her 2nd year playing for North Branch, but she also had starting and varsity experience at Rush City. Kate Lattimore is a 3-year starter. She's coming back, help us with our off guard and rebounding. Haley Diaz, we're excited to have her back. She missed pretty much all of last year with a shoulder injury, and now she is back to help us as well. So basically, it feels like we're getting one extra this year because we didn't have her at all last year. And then we have Ashley Bissadu, who creates a lot of opportunities for us in her role, coming off the bench along with Maria Damiani. Those seniors come off the bench and add a lot of experience for us as well. They've played for the last few years at the varsity level as well. We'll be looking for some of our younger girls as well to help step up and compete. We have Natalia Rosales and Annabelle Lattimore as juniors, who we hope they will come in and give us some minutes down low in the post and get us some minutes down there as well. So we're rounding out to have a lot of experience coming back, which is exciting for us this year.
I know last year we had talked about the experience of some of those seniors and even the underclassmen last year and how they were kind of thrust into a position where they were kind of forced to play early on in their careers. So now they have that experience. But now looking at it, you have a lot of depth for this team where these freshmen won't necessarily have to play, but they can play on this team and learn from these other girls who have been starting for such a long time. What is that like to have not just the depth, but to be able to have the freshmen that you mentioned, be able to learn from these athletes who have started for 3-4 years, and they also get to play with them?
Great question, Ethan. What it starts with is, the way that we approach practice and the way we approach things, the way that we want to do things, that's what our upperclassmen, our seniors, juniors, that's what they've seen for now. This will be their 2nd year, but how we approach practice, how we approach game days, how we approach how we want to do things, X's and O's wise, that helps to see that go. And then when we go from there, then they get to see that, and then they move on and see how it's supposed to be. So it's just building that culture from the ground up. Having these girls, like you said, a lot of our seniors were put into starting roles as sophomores. That's a hard learning curve for our girls where they should be competing at a JV level, getting that experience, gaining that confidence. They had to do that on the fly. So now that maturization process, hopefully as seniors, will really help them take it to the next level for their game and for us as a team with that. So just seeing how that works, one of the things that we always preach to our teams is that, our seniors are our leaders. You lead us because when you're gone, the next group of seniors is going to lead. And the job of our underclassmen is to learn from them and know how we're supposed to do things. And then when they become a senior, then it's their job to lead the team. So that's kind of how we approach our process in building the culture of North Branch basketball.
And you talked about the senior leaders. Do we know who the captains are for the team?
Yes, our returning captains are Ella Kuhlman and Kate Lattimore. And then the team this year voted on Haley Diaz and Bella Folkema to round out our 4 captains. So 4 senior captains, which I don't think we've had in a while. So it's good to see, like you said, having 7 seniors is really exciting for us to see how we can build and grow off of last year's record and successes and failures, right? So that's the exciting thing about this year that we're looking forward to.
Through the first couple of weeks here, you guys were able to host a scrimmage this past Saturday, but have there been any players, I know we talked about the seniors a bunch, but have there been anybody who has maybe just stood out or even just grown in the basketball world of things?
You know, the growth really, where we're looking for is growth is kind of in that junior group with Natalia Rosales and Annabelle Lattimore, seeing their growth, their development. Now, that's a group that's had the opportunity to play at their level. So now we're expecting them to take the next step. So that's exciting for them. Also, our players, you know, that are players that come off the bench, like a Maria Damiani. She has put in so much time and effort and energy this off season. You could see it in her confidence now as a senior. And Ashley Bissadou as well. She's coming off the bench for us, given minutes, and just seeing her confidence grow now that she's a senior too. I'm really excited to see the growth of those two individuals as seniors, but also as our underclassmen as well.
Looking at last year, we mentioned the success that this team had and just continuing to grow and get better. But what is something you did have success with last year that you would like to see come back, translate into success again this year?
Game day, we really like to pride ourselves on our defense, and we run a unique defense that kind of can give teams problems. What we need to do now is, this is year 2 of it. We should be seeing more success in that. So that's one thing that we're really going to hang our hat on. We want to try and be a pressure team, defensively, offensively, look to score in transition when we can, but also have a very grounded half-court offense where we can find our mismatches and see what we need to, and then attack those mismatches that we have. So really basing it off of our defense first and then transitioning from there.
Looking at the schedule, you'll have your first game coming up here tomorrow night. You'll get to host Braham. What are some of the things that you're hoping to maybe iron out before that game? And then once you get to that game, what's something you're hoping to see from your team?
Well, the one thing that we always want to see is competitive, right? We want to be a competitive team and get into those situations. You know, last year we played Braham at their place. We got out to an early lead, and then they got a lead, a big lead. We were able to cut it, and then they were able to I think we cut it to like 1 late in the second half, and then they went on a late run to kind of close out the game. So, you know, picking up Braham for us was important because Braham is such a quality team. They have a lot of kids coming back, and just we want to play good. So that's what we want to do, is we want to measure ourselves against the good ones. And Braham has been traditionally a very tough, hard-nosed, fast-paced team. So that's a good thing that we want to see, because some of the teams in our section, we're going to see that same type of style of play. So it's good to see that in a non-conference game and a first game, just to kind of get our bearings, our barometer, see where we're at, our compete level. And then we're playing Duluth Denfeld, which is our first section opponent, game 2 on Saturday. And that game's kind of been all over the place with the art fair down in North Branch. We can't play at home that day, or the craft fair, I should say. And then we were trying to get to Denfeld, and Denfeld didn't have workers. So we've settled on Hinckley. We're going to play that game at Hinckley Finlayson High School at 11:30 and 1 o'clock. So it'll be a home game for us in Hinckley, which is will be unique for us. But then we come right back the next week with right before Thanksgiving, we play Two Rivers. Two Rivers is a great, I call it the classic suburban. I think it's Metro East now team, a big physical team. And again, so that's going to give us competition, and that's why we built our schedule to be. We want to see the goods. We want to see the teams that will make us better and compete to our best. So when we get to the playoffs, we are our very best version of ourselves.
In looking at this team last year, I mean, every single game you guys were in, whether it was win or loss, you guys were in each and every single game. But this year, how do you go from falling in those close games to getting over the top and winning those close games this year?
You know, that's something that we talked about a lot in practice during pre-camp here, is, you know, getting that, like, we were able to compete, and now we have to be able to finish. And that's one thing that we've been working with our girls in our competitive drills and what we do in practice is, we have got to that level of compete. Now we have to get to that level of finish. We have to understand the game situations and what we need in that situation to be successful. Thinking about those games where it was a 1 or 2 possession game, how could we have been more successful to get that win? So those are some things that we work on in our team drills during practice, discuss it, and just trying to figure out, we want to be finishers this year. Last year we were competitors. This year we're going to be finishers.
I know we talked about some of the games coming up, and as a coach, try not to look too far ahead, but are there any games on the schedule that you're looking forward to?
Whichever one is next. With the early start, we have 10 games before Christmas break. So it'll be, just under half of our season already before January even hits. The ones that I always look forward to is our section games and our conference games as well. Braham and Two Rivers give us 2 different types of looks that are exciting for us. That's why we built our non-conference schedule. But, our rivals we've got before Christmas, we get to play at Chisago Lakes, where that's a big rival for us. So we want to see how that one shakes out. And, we have some, the ones that kind of build camaraderie too, is we've got some games in northern Minnesota. We go to Hibbing, we go to Grand Rapids, we go to Hermantown. So there's some games that'll help us judge where we're at in this section as well. So as we kind of look at those games are always fun to get out on the road and be with the team on.
Coach, that's all that I have for you here today. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
We just, we appreciate all that WCMP and KBUK does for our local athletes. Good to get their names out there, and we love seeing you guys in the stands and letting everybody see what great product we have in East Central Minnesota. So we just really appreciate all your time and effort that you guys do as a station game day.
Well, thank you for that, Coach. I appreciate it. And, of course, I want to thank you again for taking time to do this interview, and wish you the best of luck here on Thursday and the rest of the season.
Thanks, Game Day. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home? Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare, information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Go online to pine.edu for more information. Pine Technical and Community College, connect with success.
Welcome back here on WCMP. Adam Hefty and Mac Nelson here in North Branch for the Braham Bombers and the North Branch Vikings. Bombers starting with Emily Davis, Morgan Rysdam, Olivia Hikas, Jenna Beck, and Alex Rysdam. North Branch starting with Caitlin Lattimore, Johanna Bartkey, Ella Coleman, Isabella Folkema, and Haley Diaz. The tip will be won by the Bombers. Emily Davis will have it, needing some help. Gets it from Rysdam. Rysdam on the far side wing, trying to get it inside. Kicks it to her sister Alex, out to the corner, and Davis. Davis will get a screen from Beck. Beck back to Rysdam. Rysdam to Hikas in the corner for 3. That's no good out the back of the rim, but Beck with the offensive rebound and a reset shot clock. Alex Rysdam has it in the corner. She'll drive, takes a mid-range jumper. That's no good. Ball's loose. Picked up by number 23, Ella Coleman, and the Vikings are on the run. Lattimore picks up her dribble, trying to get it down low, but it's going to be poked out of there by Jenna Beck. And Davis and the Bombers are on the run. Rysdam on the near side wing, looking for help, has it in Hikas. Hikas over to Davis. Davis on the far side wing, gets a screen from Hikas. Being defended well by Folkema. Davis picks up her dribble to the elbow, and Hikas over to Beck. 15 on the shot clock. Rysdam for 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound to Morgan Rysdam. She'll take the jumper. That's up. That's no good. Rebound to Coleman. Quickly up ahead to Diaz. Diaz picks up her dribble. Needing some help, and it's going to be poked out of there by Rysdam. Rysdam on a fast break. That's no good. And the rebound to Diaz. Full court press being played by the Bombers, and the ball's going to be loose. Needing some help, finds it in Bartkey, but it's stolen by Beck. Beck will get it to Davis. Davis takes a dribble to Hikas. Hikas for 3. That's up. That's good.
Well executed full court press there from the Bombers.
A lot of the Bombers' offense is turned on by their press. And back at it, sort of a zone press, kind of a mixture almost. Coleman has it on the far side wing, gets a screen. Over to the near side wing. Diaz being defended by Rysdam into the corner to Lattimore. Lattimore will take the three for the answer. Good, gets the hometown roll. And we're tied at 3 apiece. Davis to Rysdam. Rysdam will get a screen from Beck. Alex Rysdam, no good. And the rebound will come down to Barkey. Coleman has it. Quickly up ahead. Layup is up by Lattimore and good. Vikings take a 5-3 lead. Morgan Rysdam will take the three and knocks it down.
Full court press coming from the Bombers once again.
Diaz up the near sideline. She'll get doubled, but a block's going to be called on Alex Rysdam. That'll be the first foul on either team. These first games are always really interesting to me because neither team is really on their precise game because they're trying to knock off the rust, and it's a lot about who's able to find their game first.
Yeah, the first game jitters got to get out of the way in order for either team to perform to their utmost potential.
Damiani in the game for the Vikings. Coleman will take the shot just inside the three-point line, and the offensive rebound to Haley Diaz. Kicks it out to Damiani for three.
Vikings coming out with an explosive start here, and then a travel will be called.
So a turnover on the Bombers will give the ball back to the Vikings. Folkemo will inbound it to Diaz. Being defended well by Rysdam. She'll get it across mid-stripe. Damiani inside. Folkema doubled. Gets the layup up, but that's no good, and Rysdam comes down with the rebound. Morgan Rysdam quickly up ahead for the Bombers, needing some help. And a foul is going to be called. That's going to be on Haley Diaz. Her first, team's first.
Both teams coming out. They look a little excited, honestly.
Yeah. Just trying to knock the rust off. Hikes in the corner for three. No good. Rebound to Beck. Beck lost her footing, but able to get it to Hikes. Hikes down low to Rysdam. Rysdam in a tough position. And a foul is going to be called. If that's on Rysdam, that's her second here in the early going. That will be on Rysdam. Avery Schockman and Ayla Anderson in for the Bombers. Diaz takes it up the far sideline to Damiani. Folkema back to Damiani. Gets a screen, defended by Emily Davis. Diaz to the top of the key. Inside, shot is up, good. Nice find. Finds Barkey down low.
Pass up to Schockman. She's going to drive down the side, go up with the, foul called.
That foul is going to be on Isabella Folkema. That'll be her first, team second, and it's going to put Avery Schockman to the line for two. 13-17 left to go in the first half. North Branch with a 10-6 lead. Free throw is good by Schockman. Second free throw by Schockman is good as well.
You know what they say, free throws win games.
Yeah, absolutely. They're very important, especially in close games that like this one looks like it's going to be.
For sure. Full court press.
Up to Diaz. Diaz in the corner, being defended well. Finds Coleman inside. That's up. That's good, and the foul.
An and one called for Caitlin Lattimore. She's going to the line for one.
Lattimore's free throw goes in, and she has 8 already. She has 8 already. Davis to Rysdam. Rysdam to Shockman. She'll take a jump or a shot fake. 3 is up. That's no good. Rebound to Lattimore. Coleman quickly up ahead. Finds Lattimore. Now Diaz has it, being defended by Shockman. Into the corner, gets Hikus in the air. Shot is up. That's no good. Rebound to Davis. Davis being hassled by Diaz, but it goes on her back, and Davis picks it up. Anderson with the layup. No good. Rebound is going to come down to Rosales, and it's going to be a foul on Anderson. That'll be her first, team's third. Kenzie Golly in for the Bombers. North Branch up 13-8. Diaz up the far sideline. Has a lane, loses it on the way through, and it's off of Diaz. Turnover on the Vikings. Davis gets it across the mid-stripe to Morgan Rysdam. She'll take it and pass it to Shockman, trying to get it inside to Golly, but it's poked out of there by Joanna Bartkey. 3 is up by Coleman. That's no good. Rebound to Davis, but it's going to be knocked out of there by Damiani, and it's going to be off of Davis, and it'll be North Branch ball.
Yeah, Bombers coming out to kind of a rough start here.
The North Branch defense has done wonders here tonight. Gets it inside, trying to find Lattimore, but it's stolen by Shockman. Shockman, shot is up, no good, but Golly is there. That's no good. Ball is loose, and jump ball is going to be called, and it'll be North Branch basketball.
Looked like she might have picked up her dribble one step too early there.
So Braham in that full court press. Maybe there's some blood.
Looks like that might be the case here. Can't be in the game if you're bleeding.
So we'll see if they'll sub for Davis or just get her cleaned up and get her back out there. She's not hurt by any means, but.
No, looks like she just got a little scuff. Well, Adam, what are you seeing in these first few minutes of the game that you're thinking both teams are doing well?
Well, I think they're both playing well defensively, but it looks like they're both going a little too fast offensively. Notably on the Bombers side, they haven't quite settled down quite yet. North Branch has done a better job of that in the early going. The inbound comes in. Coleman being hassled by Morgan Rysdam. She'll get a screen from Lattimore. The pick and pop to Lattimore, and Lattimore will drive. Shot is up. Tough shot. Defended by Hikus, and Shockman comes down with the rebound. Rysdam has it, driving, and it's stolen.
Stolen back.
Bistido. Rysdam for 3. No good. Rebound. Fought for 1 by the Vikings. Ella Coleman up ahead. Shot is up and good by Barkey. She has 4.
That's going to bring the score 15-8 Vikings lead.
Golly is going to be fouled by Folkema. And Golly's going to be bailed out on that foul call as she lost her balance. It's going to be the first on Folkema. Free throw is good. Jenna Beck back in for the Bombers. Second free throw by Golly is good.
Full court press being applied by the Bombers.
15-10 is the score. Lattimore finds some open spot. Bridget Golly also in for the Bombers. Rysam on the far side wing. Needing help. Cross-court pass to Bridget Golly. Finds Beck. Beck's layup is good. And a foul is going to be called on the Bombers. It's going to be on Bridget Golly, her first, team's 5th. Volkema inbounding it for the Vikings. Needing some help. Finds it in Coleman. Coleman being defended by Rysam. She'll drive. Layup good and the foul. Morgan Rysam picks up her first foul. $10-12 left to go in the first half. North Branch up 17-12. Free throw is good.
Shockman to Rysam. Rysam for the three.
That's
it's good.
And foul.
Foul called.
They're going to count the bucket. Wow, they're going to count the bucket. The foul was on the floor.
Volkman for her second.
So 18-15 is the score. Just like that, Braham cut the lead in half. Three is up by Rysam. Foul is going to be called on the floor. That's going to be on Volkema, her third. Like you were going to say that.
Yeah.
And Natalia Rosales in for the Vikings. Kenzie Golly kicks it out to Shockman. Shockman needing some help, finds it in Rysam. Rysam out to Shockman. Shockman will take the dribble and the three. Good, and the bank is open, and we are tied. An 8-point trip for the Bomber, or a 6-point trip. My math is hard. My math is bad. Three is up by Lattimore. That's no good. And Beck will come down with the rebound. Shockman to Rysam. Rysam to Golly. Bridget Golly to Rysam. She'll take the three. That's up. That's no good. Off the heel. Rebound by Bridget Golly. Smart move by Bridget Golly. There was some physicality there on that rebound, and she just went straight up.
That was a very smart play. Get yourself 2 shots, 2 free throws. Should be easy buckets for her.
Free throw is good. And the Bombers have their first lead since 3-2.
Emily Davis subs in.
Second free throw rolls out, no good. Ball's loose, picked up by Beck. Jump ball is going to be called. It'll be Braham basketball. So Braham 5 for 6 from the line here so far tonight. Rebound or pass going into Bridget Golly. Trying to get it to Davis, but Davis was cutting.
That was just a miscommunication by Braham there. It feels like they're starting to settle in, though. They're starting to be a little more patient with their plays.
A little bit more deliberate. So Braham on a 7-0 run. they have a 19-18 lead, 9:07 left to go in the first half. Coleman brings it up for the Vikings. Damiani takes a couple dribbles, passes it to Diaz at the top of the key. She'll drive, layup, no good, rebound to Beck. Rysdam brings it up the far sideline. She'll get a screen. Shockman has it at the top of the key. Needing some help, finds it in Beck. Beck to Rysdam. Rysdam to Shockman. Shockman gets it to, trying to get it to Bridget Golly. Ball's loose, picked up, stolen by Diaz. Fast break is going to be stolen by Emily Davis. Davis brings it up for the Bombers. They don't have the numbers, so Davis will pull it out. Rysdam to Shockman. Shockman will take the three. That's up. That's no good. Davis trying to get the offensive rebound, but it's off her knee, out of bounds. North Branch basketball.
I think that was a well-executed decision to pull that back and let the offense set up there.
Absolutely. Timeout on the court. We'll do the same. Braham with the 19-18 lead. We'll be back here on WCMP after a word from some of our sponsors.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W Root Beer Freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Welcome back here on WCMP. Adam Hefty and Mac Nelson here in North Branch. Braham holding a 19-18 lead with just over 8 minutes left to go in the first half. And the ball is going to be passed to Lattimore in the corner. Three is up by Damiani. Three is no good. Rebound to Beck. Davis will get it to Rysdam. Heikes will travel. Little happy feet there in the corner. Feet going a little faster than her hands.
Yeah. Catch ball first.
Braham in that full court press. Diaz will take the inbound to Coleman. Coleman. Back to Diaz. Diaz down low to Lattimore, but it was a little behind her, and she wasn't able to gather it in, and it'll be a turnover on the Vikings. It was a good press break. Caught Braham without numbers, but just the pass was just a little off. Davis to Beck at the free throw line, out to Shockman. Shockman inside to Heikes. Heikes on the low block. Nice cut there by Rysdam, and she's going to be fouled by Damiani. So it'll be Morgan Rysdam at the line for two. Free throw is good. So far in the early going of this season, Braham is a much better free throw shooting team than they were last season. So that's good to see.
Yeah, that's a positive note for sure.
Second free throw is off the back of the rim as I say that.
Yeah, almost jinxed it there.
Yeah. Vikings had the numbers, but pulled it out. Diaz has it inside. Barkey's layup is no good, but a foul is going to be called on Beck. That'll be her first, team 7. So both teams are in the bonus, and will be shooting the rest of the way. And Barkey will be at the line for the first time tonight. Free throw is good.
You mentioned how good the Bombers are for shooting free throws, but the Vikings are answering just as many free throws with them.
Second free throw rims out, no good. There it is again.
We got to just stop talking about it.
Davis gets it to Rysdam. Rysdam into the corner to Heikes. Heikes will take the three. That's good. Olivia Heikes with her second three of the night. Braham opens up their largest lead of the night, and a travel is going to be called on North Branch. So a turnover on the Vikings, and this Braham press might be taking a toll on this Viking squad.
Yeah, full court presses usually cause more mental exhaustion than physical.
Yeah, just making the right choices. Shockman will inbound it, gets it to Davis. Davis back to Shockman. Shockman will drive on Diaz. Layup is good. That looked like a carry. I'm not sure. There were a few Vikings in the way, so I wasn't sure if she kept her hand above the ball or not. Coleman to Diaz. Diaz will drive, kicks it out to Bistido, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Shockman. And Braham up 25-19 all of a sudden. Inbound to Lattimore. Lattimore was dangerously close to being a backcourt violation. Coleman inside to Barkey. Barkey's going to be fouled by Beck, and it'll be her second, team's eighth. So Barkey will go to the line for the bonus. But Braham is on a 13-1 run. Mackenzie Golly checking in for Jenna Beck. So Braham with a small lineup. North Branch has some height.
That's what I was thinking.
Free throw is no good. Rebound to Davis. Davis brings it quickly up ahead for the Bombers. Shockman to the corner and Heikes. Heikes back to Shockman. Shockman trying to get it down low to Heikes, but it's going to be out of bounds, a little too tall. A turnover on the Bombers.
Yeah, I think Heikes just turned her head a little bit too late on that pass. It would have been a great look.
Coleman inbounding it for the Vikings. Diaz has it. She'll drive, she'll go down the far sideline. Being defended by Davis. Picks it up. And a traveling violation called on Diaz. Really good defense by Emily Davis on that possession.
She knew when to approach and get up close and when to hang back and let her do her thing.
6:09 left to play here in this first half. Braham up 25-19 inside to Mackenzie Golly, and that foul is going to be on Johanna Barkey, her first, team's eighth. So Kenzie Golly will be at the line for the bonus. She's 2 for 2 from the line so far.
Uh-oh. May have just slipped up.
Free throw is good.
Whew. We broke the jinx. We broke the jinx.
Second free throw is no good. Rebound to Diaz. Diaz will bring it up for the Vikings into the corner. Bistido being defended by Shockman. Will drive on Shockman, kicks it out to Barkey. Barkey at the top of the key. Diaz now has it on the far side wing. Being defended by Davis. 12 on the shot clock. She'll pull it out. She'll drive out to Bistido. 7 on the shot clock with a ball fake. Lattimore gets Heikes in the air. Out to Bistido. 2 seconds on the shot clock. And just before the buzzer, but it's going to rim out, and Davis will come down with the rebound.
Great defense by the Bombers there.
Rysdam tries to get it down to Heikes, but it's knocked out of bounds by Lattimore. So it'll be Braham basketball. Shockman will inbound it, gets it to Heikes. Heikes will take the mid-range jumper. That's a little long. Poked out of there by Rysdam, but Coleman will come down with it. Coleman driving up. Good, and the foul.
Coleman with the and one there.
Strong layup by Coleman.
Foul was on 14. Morgan
Rysdam will pick up her second. Bridget Golly now in for the Bombers. Yeah, strong drive by Coleman to get that to go with the harm. Free throw is no good.
Golly with the rebound.
Shockman has it on the far side wing. Being defended by Bissido. She'll drive. Shot is up. No good, but a foul's going to be on Barkey. That'll be her second. So Shockman at the line. Her second trip. She's 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight. Free throw is good. Second free throw rims out, no good. Rebound on the floor, and a foul is going to be called on Mackenzie Golly. That was more bad luck than anything.
Yeah.
It was the right call, but they were just...
She was falling forward. Yeah. Wrong place, wrong time kind of situation there.
But it's a little harmful for the Bombers since this will bring Diaz to the line for the double bonus. Her first trip to the line so far tonight. First one is up and off the back of the rim, no good.
In for the Vikings, we got Natalia Rosales subbing in.
Second free throw is up and no good. Rebound to Emily Davis. Davis will bring it up for the Bombers. Being defended by Coleman. Nice backdoor cut there by Bridget Golly. And gets the bucket and the foul.
Great play there. She's being overcrowded on the wing, cut back, and Davis saw it and was able to get the ball there quick. That was textbook.
Brilliant cut there by Bridget Golly. And nice find by Davis. The end one is up and good. Braham takes a 9-point lead, 30-21 with 4.5 left to go in the first half. Coleman calling Bistido. She'll take it. A give and go, and it'll be out of bounds. A little too tall for Coleman. It'll be Braham basketball with Davis bringing it up. Handing it off to Shockman. Shockman being defended by Coleman. Gets it to Heikes at the top of the key. Back to Davis. Davis with a give and go to Heikes. Heikes' layup is good. Inside to Rosales. Poked out of there by Kenzie Golly. 2 near turnovers, but Diaz will come away with it. Coleman driving. Runner is good.
Man, they got out of a sticky situation on that one. Holy.
No kidding. But a nice runner there by Coleman. Shockman inside to Davis. Davis, nice find to Kenzie Golly. She'll kick it out to Shockman. Shockman to Heikes. Heikes for 3, no good. Rebound to Kenzie Golly. Out to Davis. Davis will drive. Passes it to Bridget Golly at the elbow, no good, and Coleman will come down with the rebound. Coleman up ahead, Euro step, layup, good.
She's a little bit of a force to be reckoned with.
Really good athleticism here in the early going for Coleman. Bridget Golly will get a screen from her sister, Kenzie. Davis to Shockman. Shockman with a starter step back to Kenzie Golly. 3 is up by Davis, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Diaz. Diaz up the far sideline. To Bistido, trying to get it inside to Rosales. But it's tipped out of there by Kenzie Golly. And Coach Loy wants a 30-second timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back here after a word from one of our sponsors.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics, a smile you will embrace forever.
Welcome back here on WCMP. Adam Hefty and Mac Nelson here in North Branch. The Braham Bombers hold a 32-25 lead over North Branch with 2:41 left to go in the first half. Mac, what have you seen so far here tonight?
So far, both teams have been really explosive offensively, and they've been playing some lockdown defense for sure.
Coleman will inbound it to Bistido. Bistido back out to Coleman. 3 is up. 3 is no good. Nice block out there by Rosales, but the rebound will come down to the Bombers and Shockman. Shockman is going to be fouled on the floor, but it's two free throws nonetheless.
Yeah, drawing any kind of foul at this point in the game is usually a pretty good option.
So that's going to be on Rosales, her first. So Shockman will be at the line for 2. Free throw is no good. Shockman 3 for 5 from the line so far tonight. Second free throw is good.
Full court press being put on by Davis.
Coleman breaks it. She'll get a screen.
Tipped
by Lattimore, and it's stolen, and stolen back, and stolen back.
Just
and who ends with it? The Bombers will end with it. Davis out to Heikes. Heikes to Shockman. Shockman driving out to Davis. Davis will drive, and a travel is going to be called on Emily Davis.
Man, what an odd series of events. I think there was like 4 girls on the floor at one point there.
And I think that's where the inexperience comes to play. If you, I believe Madison Davis would have probably just pulled that out, let her offense settle down a little bit. But they did have an opening, and trying to pass it down to Rosales, but stolen by Davis. Davis to Shockman. Shockman being defended by Peterson, excuse me. Shot is up by Shockman. That's no good. Coleman will come away with the rebound. 1.5 left to go in the first half. Coleman into the corner to Bistido. Bistido trying to drive baseline out to Coleman. Coleman for 3, no good. Rebound to Shockman. Shockman up the far sideline. Gets it to Bridget Golly. She'll get a screen to Kenzie Golly. Shockman will have it on the near side wing, being defended by Coleman. Kenzie Golly for 3 off the back of the rim, no good, and Coleman comes away with the rebound. Coleman quickly up ahead, between the legs. Peterson, shot is up, shot is good. The lead is 6, 33-27, with 45 seconds left to go in the first half. Davis out to Heikes. Heikes for 3. Good.
She answers.
Heikes with her third 3 of the night. Coleman can't quite finish this first half. And an offensive foul, that's going to be on Rosales, and that's going to be a moving screen. And it'll be Braham basketball with 24 seconds left to go in the first half. Braham can hold for the last shot, and it looks as though they are going to do just that.
Yeah,
Davis.
This is where you should just set up your offense and let it run through.
Heikes to Golly. Davis with a ball fake. Bridget Golly from mid-range. That's no good, and that's going to be rebounded by Peterson. 5 seconds in the first half. Coleman with the layup. No good, and that'll do it for the first half. Braham will take a 36-27 lead into the locker room. We'll be back to wrap up this first half here on WCMP after word from some of our sponsors.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Welcome back here on WCMP. Adam Hefty here in North Branch with Mac Nelson. Braham with a 36-27 lead. We'll take a listen to that interview by Ethan Gilman with Zach Loy after we take a quick look into that first half. What did you see there?
Both teams, like I have been saying, were very explosive. I feel like they were both a little excited for their first game. They weren't quite in their element, and they were just not being complacent enough, if you will. I think just slowing down and letting the offense set up is really going to suit them both well. What are you seeing out there?
Yeah, I think they're both hurrying, but you see that a lot in first games, whether it be players or broadcasters or officials or coaches. Everybody's just trying to knock off the rust here as we begin the season. So as I said before, Game Day Gilman was able to sit down with head coach Zach Loy of the Braham Bombers for a little preseason interview. We'll take a listen to that, and after that, we'll bring you the second half.
Ethan Game Day Gilman here, and I'm now joined by the Braham girls basketball head coach, Zach Loy. First of all, Coach Loy, thanks so much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And you have been with this team now for 5 years as the head coach. What has it been like through your first 5 years as the coach?
It's been awesome. It's been a dream come true. Braham is an awesome school. We have an awesome program, lots of support, and everything I could have asked for.
Looking at this year, of course, last year you had a ton of success with last year's team. But before that, I wanted to know, as a coach, how do you prepare for the season? Obviously, fall season kind of leads right up to the winter sports season. So as a coach, how do you prepare for the season?
I mean, almost all of our athletes are multi-sport, 2 or 3 sport athletes. So most of them were participating in either cross country or volleyball before the season started, and that's great. We really want to promote multi-sport athletes here in Braham. It helps the kids keep in shape. It lets them work on different skills. It definitely makes it a little bit difficult sometimes to get everything organized and ready, but just even going back to over the summer, being able to have open gyms and skill days and some league nights and tournament dates and things where they're playing together, kind of getting accustomed to the new team that we're going to have this year.
A little out of order, but what got you into coaching?
I was a 3-sport athlete myself in high school, and I just have a love of sports and a love of competition. And so I think I knew that when my high school career was over, that I didn't want to just walk away from the game entirely. I've always really, really enjoyed the X's and O's and planning things out and game planning, and I think that translated well into coaching.
Last year, looking at the team, you had 3 seniors who graduated there, but this year, looking at the roster once again, how is it shaping up? Is it a younger, more veteran roster, or a mix of both?
I mean, it's definitely new. It's a lot of familiar faces still. I mean, we had 3 great seniors last year that are definitely hard to replace. All 3 of our seniors reached 1,000 points in their careers. They were kind of mainstays in our lineups and our starting lineups for the last 3 or 4 years. And so it's definitely going to be a new look for us. However, we've had great groups of younger kids coming through. And so I don't expect us to fall off. I still expect us to remain very competitive. And I'm really excited to see these new names, these new faces step into bigger roles and continue the success that we've had.
For sure. And do we know yet who the captains are for this team?
We do. We have 3 seniors once again this year, and the kids voted last week as far as captains. They've selected our 3 seniors, Alex Rysdam, Olivia Heikus, and Ayla Anderson.
What are some of the things that, as senior captains, you're expecting from those players?
Definitely from a leadership role, and these three do a phenomenal job of, number one, they do everything that we ask as coaches. They're some of the hardest workers and the best listeners that we have on the team. And in addition to that, they've been phenomenal so far this year in the first week or so of practice of helping our younger kids, incoming freshmen or kids who are new to basketball of, this is how we run a drill, this is how we're going to do this, hey, try this, just giving different pointers and being really, really positive and really supportive with all of their teammates.
You mentioned it's only been about a week or so of practice, and then you'll have your first game coming up here on Thursday. But have there been any of the players who have stepped up in their play so far, or who have maybe just grown?
I mean, I think all of our returning players have taken a huge step forward from last year. Confidence levels are a lot higher, skill levels are a lot higher, we're more athletic, maybe grown a little bit. I mean, I could give individuals, but it's really across the board. I've seen huge strides from almost every player on the team last year to this year.
A very athletic team you have there with this team last year and translating back into this year. But speaking of things that are translating, what is something that you did have success with last year you're hoping comes back again this year with success?
I mean, we're still going to have kind of our same style of play. We're going to look to play a fast-paced game, run the floor a lot offensively, press a lot on defense. I'm very excited to have, 9 or 10 kids, even 9, 10, 11 kids that I think are qualified and capable of performing well on the varsity court. So I think we're going to be a deep team who's able to rotate a lot. And so then for each of the kids being able to say, you might not be in for 20 minutes straight, but can you play as hard as you can for 4 minutes? And then we get you a break, come out, rest your catch your breath, and then just keep rotating fresh kids in throughout the game as we play our fast up and down tempo.
As a coach, what is it like to be able to have that depth for your team where you can or are able to sub in and out those players with the type of tempo you play with?
I mean, it's what makes us, or it's what allows us to play that style of game. We don't have to worry as much about if one kid gets into foul trouble, maybe somebody is sick and not feeling very well, or maybe somebody's just having an off night. Knowing that we have so many kids who are able to go in and perform, I think it takes a little bit of pressure off of some of our athletes where they may not have to be at the absolute top of their game day in and day out. If somebody's down a little bit, then there's plenty of other people who hopefully can step up and pick up the slack.
Of course, this team, very successful last year, conference-wise and in the section-wise, made it to the championship game. But looking to this year, what are the expectations for the team this year, maybe from you, or maybe the players have some expectations too?
Expectations are still very high. We think that we can go in and we can compete and have the ability to win every single game on our schedule. Now, that's not saying that we're going to be an undefeated team because, on every given night, sometimes you play well and sometimes you don't. But we're going in with the confidence and the expectation that we can be in and compete with every single team that we play against. We're never going to count ourselves out of a game. And as a result of that, the expectation, maybe not the expectation, but the goal is to continue on the success of previous seasons to get back to another section championship game and hopefully even outperform that, win that final game, and make a state tournament.
Now, again, you guys will have your first game coming up here on Thursday against North Branch. What are some of the things that you're doing to prepare for that game, obviously the first game of the season?
Getting ready for the first game is always a wild ride because there's just so many things that you have to go through between, getting everybody back into playing basketball and just all of the fundamental skills that come with the game, making sure that everybody remembers all of our different offenses, defenses, out-of-bounds plays, presses, all of that. It's kind of it's a roller coaster and it goes really quick. And kind of knowing that odds are you probably aren't going to have everything in that you want in by your first game, but just getting everybody comfortable and ready to go.
What are some of the things that you're hoping to see from your team on Thursday night?
Just like any game, what we're always looking for is our effort there. Are we playing hard and giving it everything we have? Do we have positive attitudes? Are we supporting our teammates? Are we playing with confidence? Yeah, those are the big things. I mean, every single game, is our effort there and is our attitude there? And if we give both of those things, then I like our chances in any game that we play.
And obviously, as a coach, it's one game at a time. But are there any games on the schedule that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, definitely. One game that we have circled is certainly we have a rematch with Walker Hackensack Akeley, the team who beat us in the section finals last year. So I know our kids are excited to go play them again and kind of see where we're at, be able to hopefully get past them this time. Other big games, we've been able to challenge ourselves with other good schools from around northern Minnesota. We'll get to play Mountain Iron Buell again this year, and our kids are excited about that. Getting to play Crosby now that they're a part of our conference. Obviously, with the phenomenal individual players that they have on their team, that's a very cool experience for our kids. They're just excited and ready to go play somebody in a different jersey at this point.
Coach, that is all that I have for you here today. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Nothing to add, just first game on Thursday, we would love to see as many Braham fans in attendance down in North Branch as possible, as well as for our home opener a week from today here in Braham against Ogilvie. We'd love to be able to pack the gym and get people out and excited to watch a very good girls basketball team this year.
Coach, thank you so much for taking time to do this interview. It is greatly appreciated, and wish you the best of luck Thursday and on the season.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Welcome back here on WCMP. Adam Hefty and Mac Nelson as we start the second half. We weren't able to start the second half here, and that's tough luck for North Branch, I suppose, because they started out strong, scoring 5 points already. The lead is down to 4, and they have forced 2 Bomber turnovers. It'll be North Branch basketball, 16:53 left to go. Braham up 36-32. The inbound will go to Bartkey. Bartkey trying to find somebody to pass it to. Diaz has it, being defended by Alex Rysdam, who is saddled with foul trouble in the first half. 3 is up by Lattimore. Good. Her second 3 of the second half, and the lead is down to 1. Davis to Rysdam to answer. No good. And it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be North Branch basketball. An 8-0 run to start this second half for the Vikings.
Yeah, they came out quick. They came out hot and ready to play here.
Coleman will bring it up for the Vikings, gets a screen. North Branch trying to get their first lead since 18-17. That'll be no good, and it'll be Bomber basketball after the ball goes out of bounds down the baseline. Davis will bring it up, being defended by Coleman with a spin move. Refuses a screen from Alex Rysdam. Morgan Rysdam has it. Driving, trying to get it down low to Davis. Davis to Alex Rysdam. Back to Davis. Davis will take the 3. That's up. That's no good. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Coleman. Coleman being doubled right at the mid-stripe. And a timeout call by Coach Lattimore will do the same. We'll be back here on WCMP after word from some of our sponsors.
A Lennox air source heat pump is a high-efficiency air conditioning unit that can also heat your home or business during the spring and fall. It's more economical than heating with propane. Have Dale's Heating and Appliance install your Lennox air source heat pump. Ask Dale's how you can receive up to $1,000 in rebates for your air source heat pump system. And ductless mini splits also qualify for up to $1,000. Visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Arrowhead Transit, your community, your ride. Arrowhead Transit is proud to support this station and bring you reliable public transportation in your community. Whether you need to get to work, school, or the doctor's office, our friendly drivers and comfortable buses are here to serve you. We're committed to connecting communities and making transportation accessible for everyone. Arrowhead Transit is your community partner in getting around. Arrowhead Transit is a supporting sponsor of the station and is dedicated to supporting our local communities.
Welcome back here on WCMP. North Branch has the ball, down 1 to the Bombers with 15.5 left to go. Shot is up, blocked by Jenna Beck. Davis up ahead to Morgan Rysam. Heikes, but through her hands, Beck has it, and she's going to be fouled by Lattimore, and that'll be her second.
She gets up slow from that one. She looks to be okay. There was some chippy play happening earlier between her and Bartkey in the low post there.
Beck's first trip to the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good as well. Coleman up ahead to Folkema. Folkema dribbles it, passes it to Diaz. Diaz gets a screen from Folkema. She'll drive out to Lattimore. Lattimore again from 3. No good. Rebound to Diaz. And a foul is going to be called. Who's it going to be on? That's going to be on Heikes. It'll be her first. Team's first. Coleman will inbound it. Nice find. Barkey with the layup and the foul.
Looks like the foul is going to be called on Jenna Beck, it looks like. Her third of the game.
Free throw is up and no good. Rebound to Heikes. Ball's going to be hit out of bounds by Lattimore. It'll be Braham basketball. Up by a single point with 15 minutes left to go. Alex Rysam will inbound it. Ayla Anderson has it. She is blocked. She'll get her own rebound. That's up. And that's no good. It'll stay Braham basketball. 25 seconds left to go on the shot clock.
That was an interesting defensive lineup there from the Vikings. They just all stood on the baseline.
Alex Shockman once again gets it to Davis. Davis will take the 3. No good. Rebound to Coleman. Coleman has a lot of hardwood in front of her. Rysam chases her down.
Great stop there defensively.
Barkey has it to Diaz. Diaz to Folkema. Folkema's shot is no good. Rebound to Rysam. Rysam and the Bombers are on the run. Morgan Rysam will pull up. She'll be at the near side wing with a spin move, being defended by Diaz. Nice find to Davis. Davis's layup is up, no good. Rebound to Folkema. Defensive pressure has really ratcheted up here in the second half. Diaz has it on the far side wing. She'll drive on Alex Rysam. Layup, no good. Rebound to Rysam. Alex Rysam to Morgan Rysam. Gets it to Davis. Davis with a ball fake. Gets it to Alex Rysam. She'll take the 3. That's up. That's no good. Rebound to Coleman. North Branch trying to get their first lead since the first half, and they got it with Caitlin Lattimore. She has 8 in the second half alone, and North Branch holds a 39-38 lead. Ayla Anderson, her shot is up. That's no good. Rebound to Anderson, but a jump ball is going to be called. It'll be Braham basketball.
Yeah, both teams look to be a lot more physical this half.
Right. You said chippy. I think that's the right word for it.
I think that's what's going on.
You can tell it's a close game.
Very much so. 1 point lead.
Rysam to Heikes. Heikes for 3. That's up. That's good. Boy, did the Bombers need that.
Yeah, that is a good momentum shift for them almost. They just got to keep it rolling here.
Damiani with a ball fake on the low block, and it is stolen by Morgan Rysdam. She's on the run. Crosses over, gets it to Hikas. Hikas to Davis. Davis will take the three. That's up. That's rims out, no good. Rebound to Anderson. Anderson will go up, and it's going to be blocked, and Coleman will bring it up for the Vikings. Shot is up. Tough shot. Doesn't get it to go. Good defense there by Rysdam.
Great defense. Stayed straight up. There's no way you can call a foul on that.
Emily Davis will get a screen from Morgan Rysdam. She'll pass it to Rysdam. Rysdam will drive. Out to Davis. Davis with a ball fake. Shot is up. Shot is no good, but Hikas is there for the rebound and the foul.
It's a great and one. The energy feels like it's shifting.
So that's going to be on Diaz, her second. They're going to say her third, actually. So a timeout called on the court. We'll do the same. We'll be back here on WCMP after word from some of our sponsors.
At Burnett Dairy Cooperative, we're more than just your local dairy. We're also a trusted propane provider, serving homes, farms, and businesses across northwestern Wisconsin and east central Minnesota. Whether you need a tank installed or reliable delivery, we're here for you 365 days a year with flexible options that fit your needs. As a farmer-owned cooperative, we're committed to supporting our community because your home and farm deserve the best. Call 715-689-1032 to learn more. Burnett Dairy Propane, serving you with pride every day of the year.
Welcome back here on WCMP. Adam Hefty and Mac Nelson here in North Branch for girls basketball between the North Branch Vikings and the Braham Bombers. Braham up 43-39.
Looks like a Bombers player is currently on the ground at the bench. So this timeout's being extended a little bit.
An extended timeout. So we'll take this opportunity to do the same thing. We'll be back here on WCMP after word from some of our sponsors.
Whoa! They've got what you need at the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station Store. Right now, the Pine City Holiday Station Store off 35 has got a quick meal on the go for you. $3 gets you a hot snack or hot dog, chips, and a Polar Pop. $4 for a breakfast sandwich, hash brown, and medium coffee. Or $5 gets you a personal pizza and a 20-ounce Pepsi. Get snacking. Open 24/7, 365. They've got what you need.
Don't let deer derail your future. Pine Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual encourage you to practice safe driving, especially this time of the year. If you see a deer on the road, slow down, stay calm, and don't swerve to avoid it. Find more driving tips at GrinnellMutual.com. We are dedicated to your safety, so you can trust in tomorrow. Contact Pine Insurance Agency, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at pineagency.us today for all your insurance needs. Trust in tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reassurance Company.
Whoa! They've got what you need at the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station Store. Right now, load up on deals like Heggy's Pizza, 2 for $16 with a new breakfast pizza available. Starbucks Frappuccinos are 2 for $7. Buy a fountain drink and get a Reese's King Size for only $2. And fill your propane tanks for $3.99 a gallon. Get ready for hunting and frying that turkey 24/7, 365. They've got what you need at the Freeway Holiday Station Store in Pine City.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on-site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Welcome back here on WCMP. Adam Hefty and Mac Nelson here in North Branch as Braham gets the end one. Hikas to take a 5-point lead. Damiani loses her dribble out to Diaz. Diaz driving, layup up, tough shot, no good. Rebound to Morgan Rysdam. She'll go up the far side, or near side, excuse me. Avery Schockman will take the deep three, no good. Rebound to Coleman. Up ahead, there's Folkema, and she's going to be out of bounds, and it'll be Braham basketball after the turnover.
Man, it seems like Coleman wants to play the game faster than anyone else can handle right now.
It does. Good observation. That's a good point. Hikas will inbound it to Schockman. Schockman to Rysdam. Morgan Rysdam drives. Shot is up. No good. A little contact, but no call. Coleman will bring it up for the Vikings. Kicks it out to Damiani. 3 is up in the corner. That's long. Rebound to Alex Rysdam. She'll bring it up the middle of the court. Morgan Rysdam to Alex Rysdam. Heikes has it. Gets it down low to Anderson. Hit out of bounds by Bartkey. And it'll be Braham basketball with Caitlin Lattimore and Natalia Rosales in for the Vikings. Alex Rysdam to Morgan Rysdam. She'll get a screen from Heikes. Gets it to Schockman. Schockman gets it to Heikes. It was tipped by Coleman. Good concentration by Heikes. Rysdam. It's defended well by Folkema on a jump ball, and it's going to be North Branch basketball. Things are getting chippy.
Yeah, it's getting heated down there.
Heikes has it in the corner. She'll take the 3. No good. Anderson is there for the offensive rebound, but it's tied up by Isabella Folkema. She's made her mark here lately. Coleman will bring it up for the Vikings. With the play call, gets a screen from Folkema to Rosales. Lattimore in the corner will drive baseline. Cut off by Heikes. Folkema has the ball now to Damiani. Driving is Coleman. Coleman's layup is no good, but Rosales is there for the rebound and the foul. That's going to be on Anderson, her second. And Rosales will be at the line for the and 1.
Only a 3-point lead for the Bombers now with just under 11 minutes to go.
North Branch hanging in there. Rosales' free throw is short, and the rebound is loose, picked up by Schockman. Schockman bringing it up for the Bombers. Has Rysdam. Rysdam being defended by Folkema, who's been a defensive menace. Finds Heikes. Heikes' shot is no good. That's going to be on Rosales. That's going to be her third. Nice find. Even if she wasn't going to get the layup, it was almost a guaranteed foul.
Yeah, she drew that foul. First free throw is good. Into the game is Bartkey again.
So Bartkey playing with 2 fouls. She has 7 points on the night. Second free throw by Heikes rims in as well. Lead is 5, 46-41. Coleman gets a screen from Folkema. Damiani here on the near side wing being defended by Schockman. Folkema out to Bartkey. Bartkey to Lattimore. Lattimore will get a screen from Bartkey being defended by Rysdam. Shot is up, no good. Rebound to Alex Rysdam. Good block out there by Ayla Anderson. Rysdam has it. She'll dribble to the middle of the floor, kicks it out to her sister Alex for 3. No good. Rebound to Morgan Rysdam. Schockman with the ball fake. Layup up. No good, but a foul is going to be called. That's going to be on Bartkey. Her third. Avery Schockman would rather drive than shoot the 3.
It's respectable, honestly.
Absolutely. First free throw is no good.
Into the game is Haley Diaz. I can't see her number.
Yeah, Bistido.
That's the one.
Yeah. Second free throw is up and good. And Schockman is in double figures. Coleman gets a screen from Folkema. A give and go, but it is sniffed out by the Bombers, and Rysdam picks it up. She'll drive to her sister Alex, but off her hands and out of bounds. It'll be Asta Bistido, so it'll be Braham basketball with 9:45 left to go.
Yeah, that pass came in just a little bit too low. It's a very good look, though.
Absolutely. I saw what she was trying to do. It was the right idea.
There's a little bit of confusion on the court at the moment.
So Hikas will inbound it. Hikas will inbound it to Rysdam, Morgan Rysdam, that is. Alex Rysdam now has it on the near side wing, and it is stolen by Folkema. Who else but Isabella Folkema?
She has made her name as a defensive weapon this half.
Diaz trying to get it down low to Barkey. Gets it to Coleman on the other side, and shot is up, no good. Rebound on the ball, on the floor. And it's to Diaz, but she was on the baseline. So it'll be Braham basketball.
Both teams are showing a lot of hustle this half.
As Emily Davis will come in for Anderson. That small lineup once again. You could call Hikas a post player, but she's a perimeter post player.
Very true. Very true.
And a backcourt violation, as Shockman didn't establish herself in the front court. So it'll be a turnover, and North Branch will take over. 47-41 is the Braham lead. 9:10 left to go. Coleman will get it to Bistido. Barkey now has it. Finds Coleman. Coleman gets a screen from Folkema. Defended well by Morgan Rysdam. Gets another screen from Folkema. That shot is no good. Rebound to Rysdam. Up ahead, there's Davis on the near side wing. Cross-court pass to Shockman. Shockman down low to Rysdam. Rysdam. And a foul is going to be called on Barkey.
It's going to be her fourth.
That's going to be her fourth.
Getting into some trouble there. Jenna Beck coming back into the game.
She's playing with 3, but with 8:41 left to go.
You got to have her in there.
Right. That's not as dangerous.
Lattimore coming back in place of Bartkey now.
Hikas will inbound it. Gets it to Beck. Beck brought it down low so Diaz could get it. And a jump ball is going to be called. And I believe it's North Branch ball. It should be North Branch ball. Full disclosure, I think they've missed that call twice now.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they might be falling asleep at the score table.
Shockman with a ball fake. She'll drive, and it's blocked by Folkema. Out of bounds. It'll stay Braham basketball. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Shockman will inbound it. Davis has it. Davis to Rysdam. Rysdam will take the deep 3, no good. Rebound chased down, and it's going to go out of bounds. North Branch basketball.
Good hustle there from Shockman to try and get that one. Just couldn't quite get it in time.
Coleman will bring it up for the Vikings. Being defended by Morgan Rysdam. Out to Lattimore. Lattimore for 3. That's short. Rebound to Bistido. Gets it to go. Bistido with her first bucket of the night. Cutting the lead to 4. Beck to Hikas. Hikas to Shockman. Shockman trying to get it inside to Beck. A little pinball action. Does get it down there, and a foul is going to be called on Diaz.
I didn't see the play.
It almost looked like a box out, so I'm not sure what the official saw, but we are so far away from the play that it's hard to really tell.
Morgan Rysdam passing the ball in. She's going to get it out to Davis. Davis driving in. Euro step. Ooh, she traveled, though, on the way in. It was a good move.
So 7:49 left to go. Damiani in for the Vikings. Coleman to Damiani. A little lapse of communication by the defense, and the ball will fall harmlessly into the hands of Jenna Beck. So a timeout on the court. We'll do the same. We'll be back here on WCMP after word from some of our sponsors.
Need reliable energy? Burnett Dairy Cooperative has you covered with top quality propane services. Whether you're heating your home, running your business, or firing up the grill, our propane is safe, efficient, and always dependable. Choose Burnett Dairy Cooperative Propane, your trusted partner for all things energy. Stay warm, stay powered, stay local.
Brad here from Lee's Pro Shop in Pine City. We're a full-service lettering shop with a full line of athletic supplies for any sport. We have professional staff here at Lee's Pro Shop to customize your orders. We are the pros who specialize in athletic apparel and equipment. We even do trophies and awards as well as computerized engraving in the store. Let Lee's Pro Shop help you with any athletic apparel. Lee's Pro Shop, servicing our communities since 1973, where the passion for sports begins.
Welcome back here on WCMP. Adam Hefty and Mac Nelson here in North Branch as the North Branch girls basketball team hosting the Lady Bombers of Braham. Braham holding a 47-43 lead. 7.5 left to go.
Both teams are playing well. They're starting to get patient.
Well, it almost looks like offensively they're hurrying a little bit once again as the game is getting closer. Emily Davis brings it up, hit by Coleman, ball's loose, picked up by Folkema, and another turnover by the Bombers. Damiani picks up her dribble, passes it out to Bistido in the corner. Damiani thought about it, gets it to Folkema at the top of the key, trying to get to a cutting Coleman, but defended well. Lattimore in the corner, 3 is up, 3 is no good, rebound, loose, picked up by Alex Rysdam. She'll bring it up for the Bombers. Into the corner to Hikus. 3 is up, 3 rims out, no good. Coleman comes down with the rebound. Coleman with a cross-court pass, intercepted by Emily Davis. She'll go in for the layup. Shot is no good, but a foul is going to be called.
That was a great heads-up play there. Being in that passing lane and being able to run through and pick off a pass like that, that's a great feeling, honestly.
Right. It's going to be on Coleman. Just her first, so no harm there. But Emily Davis will be at the line for 2. Her first trip tonight. Free throw, rims out, no good. Second free throw, no good. Rebound out of bounds. And it's going to stay Braham basketball. So they're saying white ball.
But now it's Vikings ball.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Nobody believed that it was white ball, including white.
Correct. Correct.
So Coleman bringing it up against this full court press, being defended by Rysdam. She'll get it across, gets a screen from Folkema. Folkema with a ball fake. She'll drive, layup is up, no good, but a foul is going to be called. Good drive there by Folkema. Sort of forcing the issue. Alex Rysdam will pick up the foul, her third. Free throw by Folkema is no good. Second free throw is no good. Rebound.
Looks like they're going to run the free throw back. Look, they're saying Hikus stepped over the line before it hit the rim.
So they're going to get another opportunity with Coleman. Free throw is no good. Rebound to Beck. Hikus to Morgan Rysdam. Rysdam to Alex Rysdam. Nice pass down low to Beck. Hikus driving, layup up, no good. She'll get her own rebound. That's no good, but a foul is going to be called. And that's going to be on Folkema. And she agrees with it. It'll be her 4th. So Diaz and Folkema with 4. Also Bartkey with 4. Free throw is no good by Hikus.
Natalia Rosales in for the Vikings now.
And she has 3. Second free throw, rims out, no good. Beck comes down with a strong offensive rebound. That's no good. And the rebound will come down to Bistido. Coleman trying to cut this Bomber lead down. Ball's loose, out of bounds, and it's going to be Braham basketball.
It almost seems like Coleman needs to slow down a little bit out there.
Davis will bring it up, gets it to Rysdam. Morgan Rysdam to Hikus in the corner. Morgan Rysdam now has it. Cross-court pass to Davis. Davis to Beck. Beck's shot is blocked, but a foul is going to be called.
It's going to be on Lattimore, it looks like.
Who's it going to be on? It's going to be on Lattimore, her 3rd. And Beck will go to the line for 2. She's 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight. Free throw rims out, no good.
5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. Bombers hold a 47-43 lead over the North Branch Vikings.
We've been stuck at 47-43 for a while. Second free throw is no good.
It will stay that way.
And we'll be there for longer.
Yeah, we're a stalemate almost.
Coleman up ahead to Damiani. She'll drive. Shot is up. Shot is no good. Rebound loose. Picked up by Morgan Rysdam. Up ahead has Alex Rysdam with a ball fake. Layup good.
Beautiful court vision there by Morgan Rysdam.
Alex Rysdam gets her first bucket of the night, and the lead is back up to 6 with 5.5 left to go. Four-court press being played, and it's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be Braham basketball. They're saying that Davis did not touch it.
I think that was the right call.
I think so, too. So Folkema and Diaz and Bartkey all in with 4 fouls with 5:22 left to go. Coach Lattimore feels like that this is a turning point of the game.
I think I would agree with that.
I think so, too.
These are crucial minutes right now.
Down 6, 5:22 left to go. Morgan Rysdam will take the 3 from the corner. That's long. Rebound to Folkema. Folkema to Coleman. Coleman to Damiani. 3 is up, and it goes over the backboard out of bounds. 5:09 left to play. Braham up 49-43. Davis bringing it up. Kicks it out to Morgan Rysdam. She'll get a screen from Anderson. Down low to Hikus. Hikus' shot is up. That's no good. Rebound and a jump ball. It's going to be North Branch basket.
They're going to call a foul.
Oh, they're going to. Oh, that's going to be on Emily Davis. So her first. Team's 5th. So Folkema will inbound it to Diaz. Diaz gets it across the timeline to Folkema. Folkema finds Damiani. Nice idea, but it is kicked by Anderson.
That's a good defensive play.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Being able to plug that hole with your leg.
There was Bartkey wide open under the basket. Coleman to Folkema, out to Damiani. Thought about it, but she'll drive instead, out to Folkema. Folkema to Bartkey. Bartkey driving, loses it on the way through, but it'll be off of Braham, and it'll be North Branch basketball.
Good ball movement being shown by the Vikings tonight.
16 on the shot clock. Inbounds it to Bartkey. Bartkey to Coleman in the corner. She'll drive on Rysdam. Folkema to Coleman. 5 on the shot clock. Kuhlman driving from the elbow. Shot is no good. Rebound to Folkema. So timeout on the floor. We'll do the same. We'll be back here on WCMP after word from some of our sponsors.
If aches and pains are holding you back, Wellia Health is here to assist you. Our sports medicine team is dedicated to getting you back to your passions. With extensive experience and expertise, we specialize in managing concussions, a worry for both young athletes and adults. Whatever the injury, let's get you back in action with an appointment at Wellia Health. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or conveniently schedule through your MyChart account. Visit welliahealth.org for more information.
Whoa, they've got what you need at the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store. Right now, load up on deals like Red Bull 8.4 ounce cans, 3 for $6.50, Frito-Lay varieties, buy one, get one free, buy a fountain drink and get a Reese's King Size candy bar for $2, and fill your propane tanks for $3.99 a gallon to get ready for hunting and frying that turkey. Open 24/7, 365. They've got what you need at the Freeway Holiday Station store in Pine City.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare, information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Go online to pine.edu for more information. Pine Technical and Community College, connect with success.
Welcome back here on WCMP. Adam Hefty and Mac Nelson here in North Branch as the Braham Bombers hold a 49-43 point lead over the hometown Vikings. Diaz takes the inbound, being defended by Rysdam. Diaz to Folkema. Folkema at the top of the key, down low to Bartkey. Bartkey out to Damiani. Three is up. Three is good. Big shot there by Maria Damiani. Her second three of the night, and the lead is cut in half.
Again, great ball movement from the Vikings on that play.
Morgan Rysdam picks up her dribble, gets it to Emily Davis. Davis will drive, kicks it out to Morgan Rysdam. Alex Rysdam for the answer. Got
it.
Back-to-back threes for respective teams, and that'll give Braham the 52-46 lead with 3.5 left to go. Folkema driving. Shot is up. Shot is no good. Ball is loose. Picked up by Heikes. Heikes will get it to Davis. Davis passes it to Morgan Rysdam. She'll get a screen from Davis. Alex Rysdam to Anderson. Anderson over to Davis. Davis in the corner being defended by Folkema. Davis driving. Lost her footing, and it's going to be a travel turnover on the Bombers. Clutch time here now, 3 minutes left to go. Braham up 52-46. There is still time, but North Branch needs to make a move.
Yeah, this is where good decisions are hard to come by, but if you can execute them correctly. Oh, double team on the full court press, turned over to Morgan.
Alex Rysdam has it on the near side wing. Heikes over to Davis. Davis, shot is up. Shot is good.
Like I was saying, good choices need to be made at these crucial minutes of the game.
Folkema brings it up for the Vikings. Being defended well by Rysdam, and it's stolen by Beck. Heikes brings it up for the Bombers. Rysdam. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay Braham basketball. 2:21 left to go. Braham opening up an 8-point lead, and Coach Lattimore sees this as a need for a timeout. 2:21 left to go. We'll be back here on WCMP after word from some of our sponsors.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W Root Beer Freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Pine Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual are dedicated to expressing our gratitude this Thanksgiving and every day. We're thankful for your trust in us. We hope you enjoy a memorable holiday with the ones you love. Thanks for continuing to trust in tomorrow. Contact Pine Insurance Agency, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at pineagency.us for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reassurance Company.
Welcome back here on WCMP. Adam Hefty and Mac Nelson here in North Branch as the Bombers hold a 54-46 lead over North Branch. But I believe it's Braham basketball. And it seems as though the Braham pressure has gotten to North Branch here as of late.
I think I would agree with that for sure.
Hikus in the corner, being double teamed. Timeout called by Coach Zach Loy. So with that opportunity, we'll take this opportunity to take a listen to some of our fine sponsors.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Welcome back here on WCMP. Braham holding a 54-46 lead over the North Branch Vikings with 2:17 left to play. Davis will take the inbound. Gets it to Morgan Rysdam. Rysdam to Rysdam. Alex has it on the far side wing. Gets it to Davis in the corner, trying to find Beck. Beck is double teamed, but a travel's going to be called on Jenna Beck, and it'll be a turnover on the Bombers.
Full court press is going to be applied.
Damiani takes it, gets it to Folkema. Folkema to Diaz. Diaz with a ball fake. She'll get a screen from Folkema. Driving is Diaz, kicks it out to Damiani on the far side wing. Folkema will drive. Off the feet of many players.
Yeah, playing soccer out here.
So it's going to be North Branch basketball. 1:47 left to go. Damiani will inbound it. She'll get us, or Barkey, trying to get it to Barkey. It'll be off of Barkey, and it'll be Braham basketball. It was stolen by Emily Davis. Emily Davis has been the floor general. She hasn't really done it so much offensively, but she's played a role in many parts of this game. She'll get a screen, gets it out to Alex Rysdam, and a foul is going to be called. It'll be the 10th foul on North Branch, so it'll put Davis to the line for the double bonus.
Minute 37 left here. Score is still 54 Bombers to the Vikings 46.
So Lattimore will join the 4-foul club with a minute 37. Davis's free throw is good.
Yeah, four of their players have 4 fouls. There we go. English is hard.
Second free throw is good as well. So 56-46, Braham holding their largest lead of the night. Damiani will bring it up. Gets a screen from Barkey. And it's going to be not stolen. Damiani picks it back up. Layup by Barkey is no good. Hikus up ahead to Davis. Davis slows it down. being defended by Diaz. Morgan Rysam has it, kicks it out to Alex Rysam for three in the corner, got it. Alex Rysam with all 8 of her points coming in the second half. And Braham has opened up a 13-point lead with under a minute to play. Volkema to Damiani, she'll drive into the lane, shot is up, tough shot, doesn't get it to fall. Ball's loose, out of bounds, and it'll stay North Branch basketball.
She almost shot that layup from her hip.
Yeah. And it almost went.
Yeah, it came out really low.
46 seconds left to go. And it's going to be stolen by Beck. Beck up ahead to Rysam. Rysam being defended well by Diaz. Nice hustle by Diaz, but Davis is there and gets the layup to go. 30 seconds left to go. Damiani setting up the offense. Gets a screen. She'll take the three. That's
tipped.
Yep, that was slightly blocked. Shot is no good. And the foul's going to be on Emily Davis. So it's going to be her second. And it's going to put Isabella Volkema to the line for 2 with 21.5 seconds left to go. Volkema's free throw is no good.
Like I said at the beginning of the game, free throws win games.
Absolutely. So she'll get her second free throw. That's good. Emily Davis crosses over, gets it to Morgan Rysam. Braham does not need to take a shot. Morgan Rysam to Hikas. And they're just going to hold it with 7 seconds left to go. And a double dribble going to be called.
North Branch with 5.5 seconds here.
And Damiani will get a screen. She'll take the last second shot. That was slightly blocked as well by Morgan Rysam. And Braham will come away with a victory on the first game of the season, defeating North Branch 61-47. We'll be back to wrap this one up from here in North Branch after word from some of our sponsors.
Hey there, sports fans. Brad here from Lee's Pro Shop in Pine City, and we have a Lee's Crazy Sale going on. It's time to gear up for hockey, basketball, wrestling, or volleyball equipment, as it is all 20% off. That's right, 20% off all your favorite hockey, basketball, wrestling, and volleyball equipment. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, Lee's Pro Shop has everything you need to take your game to the next level. So don't wait. Stop by Lee's Pro Shop today. Save big on your favorite sports equipment. Hurry in for Lee's Crazy Sale. Lee's Pro Shop, where the passion for sports begins.
Hey there, neighbors. Matt Winsand, CEO Burnett Dairy. Farmers are the people that wake up before the sun, who battle the elements, and tend to their crops and herds with a passion that runs deep in their veins. At this time, I would personally like to thank the farmers. From all of us at Burnett Dairy Cooperative to all of our incredible farmers, thank you. Burnett Dairy Cooperative. Real farms, real flavor.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics, a smile you will embrace forever.
Welcome back here on WCMP. Adam Hefty and Mac Nelson here in North Branch as the Braham Bombers defeat the North Branch Vikings 61-47 in the first game of this young season. Leading the way for the hometown Vikings with 16 points was Caitlin Lattimore. 11 points were added by Ella Coleman. 6 points from Maria Damiani. 2 points each from Sophia Peterson, Ashley Bistido, and Natalia Rosales, and then a free throw was added by Isabella Folkema. Leading the way for the Braham Bombers was Avery Schockman. She scored 10 points, the only Bomber in double figures. 8 points were added by Olivia Heikus, 7 from Morgan Rysdam, or 8 points from Alex Rysdam. Excuse me. She joined Olivia Heikus with 8 points. 7 points from Morgan Rysdam, 6 points from Emily Davis. 4 points were added by Bridget Golly. 3 points from Mackenzie Golly, and then 2 points were added by Jenna Beck. So, like a lot of Zach Loy teams, this Braham Bomber scoring sheet is filled. A lot of players score in his offense, but that seemed to be the difference here tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I think one of the key moments in this game was at the end when Coleman actually got hurt and had to come out of the game. It almost felt like it slowed up the Vikings offense a little bit.
It did. Braham does a good job of getting contributions from a lot of players, which makes them very versatile. They don't have many off games because of that, because it's a lot more unlikely that 8 players have off games than just one. But yeah, you kind of pointed it out. Coleman was the heartbeat of this North Branch team tonight, especially. And then when she went down, it seemed to really turn the knob a little bit towards Braham.
Yeah, and like you were saying, the whole team being able to score, it means that your teammates are able to pick up the slack if you aren't performing your best, if that makes sense.
Right. And at that time, I believe it was still, I think it was like 49-43 at that point, so it was still relatively close. But when Coleman went out, Braham really kind of rolled off a few buckets in a row, and then defensively they were able to take control with forcing a few turnovers as well.
Because she came out and slowed up that offense of theirs, the Braham was able to kind of settle in on defense. They weren't caught off guard as much as they had been in the first half.
Absolutely. So next up for the North Branch Vikings, they will be back here at home to face Duluth-Denfeld. That'll be on Saturday. Braham will be at home against Ogilvie. I will be there. I believe you will be there as well.
I will be.
That'll be Tuesday. So if you want to know where we will be next, find us on WCMPradio.com. Look under the sports tab, and the broadcast schedule will be there for you to peruse at your own convenience. Thank you to all the sponsors for jumping on board. Without them, this would not be possible. Thank you to all of you watching us on YouTube or listening to us on WCMP 100.9. Without you guys, this would not be possible. And thank you to Mac for joining me out here. It's good to have you on the team. So Braham, wrapping things up from here in North Branch, Braham will defeat North Branch 61-47 to improve to 1-0 on the season. North Branch will fall to 0-1 on the season, trying to get to 500 on Saturday against Duluth-Denfeld. So thank you for joining us. Have a good night, everybody.
A Lennox air source heat pump is a high-efficiency air conditioning unit that can also heat your home or business during the spring and fall. It's more economical than heating with propane. Have Dale's Heating and Appliance install your Lennox air source heat pump. Ask Dale's how you can receive up to $1,000 in rebates for your air source heat pump system. And ductless mini splits also qualify for up to $1,000. Visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.